Wana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, let me start by asking this question. I've got two top stories here to talk about, but before I talk about them, let me start by asking this question. That how do you feel like you are a leader somewhere, you are leading a group of people, and these people doesn't want anything to do with you? I'm asking this thing because right now, this issue of Ruto must go has become like the national anthem. And 2 months ago, I said that there is something that is going to be, we are going to turn this thing to be a national anthem, like everywhere. Remember when this issue started, like in almost every gathering, the pub, everywhere, churches, the youths, they were saying Ruto must go. That was 2 months ago, and you know that by that time it wasn't that much serious like the way it is right now. Right now, this issue has become now too much because everybody is talking about it. Like Ruto must go, Ruto must go. It's like a norm. It's like a song that everybody is singing that Ruto must go. That if Ruto doesn't want to go, then I don't know what is going to happen. I want us to watch these clips. These men, they gathered somewhere. Like okay, they were celebrating, and in the process of celebrating, they were like Ruto must go. That is the song that they are singing. The Gen Zs, they're in the pub after the celebration. They're like, you know, when the song is being sung and Ruto must go, Ruto must go. I want us to watch this thing. Ruto must go. 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 Now that is story number one. Story number two is now what I would like to say about that before I go to the second story is this, that I don't know how Ruto is going to moderate this. I don't know how he's going to find his ways of making sure that this thing is not too much, because as days goes by, as time goes by, this thing is becoming too much and it's not going to be very easy for him to control it. William Ruto is not going to control this thing because it is too much. Now, being that it is too much simply because he's the one that have caused it. It is not that maybe people are the one that are causing it. He is the one that have caused all these things to happen. You know, it is so much shameful for a president to be like everybody to reject the president. Even a small kid, someone that has just been born, is rejecting the president. It is so much painful. Now, that is story number one. Story number two is about this issue of Adani and the U.S. Embassy. The United States of America, together with the U.S. Embassy in Kenya, have issued a letter. I don't know whether it is a true letter or a false letter. I've issued a letter banning two great politicians, two notorious politicians of the Republic of Kenya, from going to United States. Now, if at all maybe this letter is true, if maybe if it is not fake, then that one now gives us a clear evidence on why and how these people got the money that they've been spending. Before I talk about these two people, I want us to go back to the letter that was issued before. Now, this is what the letter was reading. Let me just read for you this the last part. The United States, the U.S. court stated that it has evidence showing that Adani, the 22nd richest person in the world, according to Forbes, has been bribing government officials with billions to secure government tenders. For instance, sources claims that in Kenya, Adani bribed government officials with 9.2 billion to secure a 92 billion tender to lease Jomo Kenyatta International Airport for 30 years. Now, the last part is what is now giving us a clear evidence of what is going on. According to the United States government, those who benefited from the bribes, including senior state officials, Ministry of Transport and Treasury's official, among others, the FBI and CIA are expected to name these individuals in the coming days. Now, this was the letter that was issued by the United States. And they promise that the FBI together with the CIA are expected to name those individuals who are paid the money. Remember, they stated that among us officials, the Ministry of Transport and Treasury officials, and others. Now, who are these others? I want us to know very well, as we all know very well, that during the time that this issue of Adani rose or started, the person that was in the Ministry of Transport was Sudi&Murkomen. That is when this thing started. Sudi&Murkomen is the person that was by then was the CS of transport. Now, today, the United States of America, together with the U.S. Embassy, have issued a letter banning 2 government officials from traveling to United States of America due to corruption. Now, this is what the letter says. U.S. Department Homeland Security, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, Office of the Director, Camp Spring, MD, blah, 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 U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service, PA 2024-25. December 1st, 2024, travel ban. Subject, travel restrictions on Member of Parliament Oscar Kipchumba Sudi and Cabinet Secretary Onesmus Sudi&Murkomen by the U.S. government. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, is in coordination with the U.S. Embassy in Kenya, herewith restricts the individuals named Oscar Kipchumba Sudi and Onesmus Sudi&Murkomen from entering the United States of America indefinitely until further consideration and history by the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, that is the FBI. The document, therefore, acts as an official entry, restrictions on or travel ban to the above named individuals, effective from 23 hours 59 seconds minutes on 1st December 2024. The above named individuals, Oscar Sudi&Murkomen and Oscar Sudi, who are senior Kenyan government officials, investigations for receiving bribes and facilitating tenders to the Adani Group Limited. The current indefinite entry restrictions into the United States demote that there will be a suspension of visa exceptions policy and issuers of tourist visa, e-visa, and visa on Mr. Sudi and Murkomen's said travel document, signed by U.R. Mendoza Jado. Now, that is a letter that that was written by the United States of America together with the embassy, U.S. Embassy in Kenya. Okay, some people have been saying that this letter is false. This one is not a letter, like it's something that needs to be rejected. But suppose it's something that it's true. Suppose if at all this is true, then that one tells us where both Sudi&Murkomen together with Oscar Sudi got the money that they've been using. Remember, Oscar Sudi gave this guy by the name of what is his name? This guy of Jacaranda was given a lot of money. Was given money by Oscar Sudi during the interview at in Obina TV. So, and Oscar Sudi has been using the money, has been spending the money the way he wants. So that one tells you, and you know, all these things, these people have been just exposed themselves during an interview. Remember Sudi&Murkomen. when he was telling us the way the how much he uses for the belt, for the tie, for the suits, for the shoes, something like that. So this one tells us how these people normally get their money. And remember, there was also these rumors that Oscar Kipchumba Murkomen, was caught. Was it in Dubai or in United States? I don't know which country it was caught. I don't know in which country. With I don't know 40 million or 40 billion, something like that. So are you seeing these people that are spending this money, these government officials that are living a life that are spending money the way they want? There is somewhere that they're getting the money, and automatically right now we now know where these people got their money. Let me also ask this question: that which denomination William Ruto is of? Which denomination? Because of Uhuru Kenyatta, we know that he's a Catholic. Raila Odinga says that he's I don't know whether an ACK, something like that. But William Ruto is of which denomination? Because he gives money he goes to ACK, he goes to Catholic, he goes to PAC, he goes to AIC, he goes to RAW, he goes to Lejo, he goes to Jeshi la Wokovu. All these churches he attends. Of course, he's a president, but why can't you tell us your stand? I don't remember during the time that Uhuru Kenyatta was the president, if he maybe used to attend churches in different, or every Sunday goes to different churches and then gives them money. The money that we remember very well that the bishops from Catholic, being led by Anyolo, rejected the money. And in fact, they've returned the money, by the way. They returned the money. Even though Moses Kuria of Murkomen, Kichungwa was saying that the money was not returned, but they returned the money. In fact, is the one that said that they've returned the money. Yesterday, again, William Ruto sent one of his allies with the money to Bungoma, 5 million, and gave it to ACK church leaders. Who is the leader of ACK in the country? Ole Sapit.
Askofu na kanisa letu, we are blessed. Mimi nimetumwa na Mheshimiwa Rais na shilingi milioni 5. 5 million. Iko wapi? Leta. I hope haitarudishwa. Leta rudone. Mkikataa mnipatie mimi mwenyewe. Baba Askofu, kuja niwapatie. Haya. Shika this. Shika. Mtoto ameenda mbio sana. Bishop amesema hatarudisha hii. Haya, si president amelipa deni. Hiyo ndio mavuno yake, amesema niwaletee. Sasa tukiongezea na ile alipeleka DEB, that day president amekuwa hapa, he has spent 10 billion in our county. 10 million in our county. Alafu huyu mako upalio kakusuko barabara. Ushindwe kabisa. Basi nataka tusindikize wale tuko tayari, kwa sababu hatukuwa tumejitayarisha kidogo tu. Bibi Baba Askofu na sindikiza Mheshimiwa Rais na shilingi 50,000. 50,000.
So we are just waiting to see if at all Ole Sapit will condemn this thing the way the Catholic bishops condemned it. We're just waiting to see if at all is going to also to condemn and say that all that 5 million Kenya shillings, cash shillings that was given by William Ruto's allies to church will be returned, or is he going to keep quiet? After all, guys, that is all I have for today. Let me also know what you think at the comment section. But just a reminder, please, if you have been here for the first time, don't forget to take a minute to click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, drop me a comment at the comment section and tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface Awino. Bye-bye.